So the new trauma part of the perinatal mental health team is treating women who have moderate to severe mental illness and those that have had trauma related to their birth experience. So it could be perhaps trauma related to the birth of their baby. It could be perhaps tocophobia, which is the fear of pregnancy and giving birth, or it could be baby loss as well.
The perinatal mental health service to me and my family has been and will continue to be absolutely invaluable. I don't know how we would have got through before they existed. You know, from the moment they came to visit us at home to even now calling them to say I'm pregnant again. They have just been a constant part of my life in a very, very, very good way.
Being able to identify women early is really important, to be able to assess them and for them to be able to stay at home in the community with their babies, and we're able to treat them within the community.
Your life is not the same like before, so you definitely need somebody which you speak with it, which can understand you when you speak, not just to listen to you. So the group is giving us this. I mean, you're going there, if you have any problem, you're just speaking with the mom. Definitely somebody gonna have the same problem, even the same day, definitely.
Yeah, so with the Marvellous Mums, there are so many different cultures and religions and backgrounds, and all those sort of barriers that create sort of the clickiness, whatever, it's just completely broken down. You know, everyone sort of comes together, gels together, and you actually get to speak to the other mums, talk, and you know, our babies are integrating as well. So where we're breaking down the barriers for their futures, which I think is really important.
I found Marvellous Mums to be such a valuable group, especially having two young kids quite similar age in each other. I used to think maybe I wasn't doing a good job, but then I'd speak to other mums and then I'd find out that actually my experience is quite normal and that I was actually doing okay. So if I didn't have the group, I think I'd be a little bit lost, really.
Marvellous Mums is the foundation for the next stage of the next chapter of our life.
Statistics were showing an improvement in outcomes for women who had had continuity of carer throughout their pregnancy, labour and birth, and that's improved outcomes for both mum and baby. So within our team we have a caseload of women personally, and there's 8 midwives within the team. The idea is we meet the women throughout their pregnancies, with that being antenatal classes, meet the midwife groups, coffee mornings. And then when women go into labour, they have a phone number for the team which they call, and that means we understand potential complications they've had during their pregnancy, and we know the care and support that they'll need throughout and postnatally.
It just meant care was a lot closer to home. I didn't have to keep travelling to the GP surgery. And also what we're offering just sounded really positive in terms of having people at hand.
I was nervous and I was scared. So when they both walked in, instantly I was calm. And I just think if I didn't have built up that relationship with them throughout the 9 months, I would probably panic or still be scared.
All the midwives in the team know your circumstance, so you don't have to explain the situation to different, professionals all the time.
So the new role is the Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Specialist Midwife. It's brand new, so in a way we can kind of make it our own and make sure that we're really getting to the needs of women. There is an EDI health visitor, Jazz, who's also been appointed, so it'll be really exciting to work with her. And she can also take that journey beyond the 6 weeks postnatally into the early years, up until they go to school, and really ensure that that journey doesn't just end after they've had their baby, but that then continues into the future.
So what we really strive to do is make sure that the voice of every woman, every birthing person, every family experience is heard, and that the MVP can be an avenue for that, to make sure we are listening to everyone, regardless of background, regardless of where you come from. Because we're aware that different challenges and barriers exist for different people, so we need to make sure that their voice is is loud for those people that sometimes will struggle to do that. So the One Gloucestershire way is to bring people together and to be promoting wellbeing and reducing isolation, which obviously sounds like the MVP to me. You know, we're bringing people together for collective discussions and co-production, and we should be here to support women and birthing people so that they're not isolated within this birthing experience and within their pregnancy.